Okay, if you make noise, fish will disappear. So come, but don't talk. After you finish seeing the fish, then you can talk. Okay, you come slowly. I'll feed them. They'll all come outside. Then you can go to water. They're not even coming to eat. I told you, no, they'll disappear. Come, come. Otherwise, they'll eat from my hand. Okay, you can stand there and watch from a distance. Don't show your face, don't make noise. And the bigger fish is what I got them. They are the longest living freshwater fish. They live for 250 years. So these rocks are 18 million years old rocks. They were formed when Mother Earth was formed. So this is actually lava. You find them all over Deccan Plateau. Before you ask a question, this wasn't here, I got it here. This chest is from early 18th century. So this is made of camphor wood. So in olden days, the camphor used to be extract of camphor. Camphor, Aarti, was extract of camphor wood. So in India, only Tirumala, Tirupati, Balaji gets real camphor, Batu. The rest everything is synthetic camphor. So this is from early 18th century when Chinese trader used to get silk in this. They used to sell silk, the chest, and take opium back. So if you see, this is a dragon, this is a fire coming out inside the water. There's the Chinese ship with Chinese men, Chinese landscape, same carving is here. There are no handles to this. There are carving itself with a handle. So I've seen only 4 in my life. One I have it, one my friend has it, one Jayachandra Palace in Mysore, the 4th one in Salarjung Museum.
Is it a gift to your grandfather?
There are a handful of things I inherited. Rest everything is my collection. Everything in this house. Very few things is I inherited. This is Patachitra. This is 6 feet long. The same thing in Rashtrapati Bhavan is 18 feet long. This artist took 2 months to paint. This was a chest scooped out and made a bench. And these cushions are made of water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is a weed. So these 3 swords and these 2 knives are what I inherited. So this one with the golden handle, this belongs to my Ammamma's father. He gave it to my grandfather on his wedding. My grandfather gave it to my father on his wedding. The rest are new ones that I bought.
You got it on your wedding?
No. My father had it, no.
Okay.
So I got it. This is a German Coco clock. She's got a Tara. She guides us from one life to another life. This is a Gujarati swing bench. I made that. So this is a Gujarati swing bench. If you want to face that side, you can just flip it.
Oh, wow.
So before we invented gunpowder, for cannon, we used to use stone balls. So these are cannon balls from those era.
Yes, I know. Stone to fight scene.
Yeah, so these are antique sculptures. This is youngest of all. This is 80 years old. People have never seen Ganesh and Vishnu avatar.
From where you get all these collections?
Everywhere.
You used to travel so many places.
So this is a train lamp. Let's say if you want like in an aircraft, pantry isn't locks everything because flight goes up and down. You don't want pantry to be moving. So same way in in railway lines in olden days, everything used to be in locks. So this is a railway, light. So if you want to put kerosene, you unlock it from here. There's a channel from which it can come and then you pour kerosene. If you want to light it up, you unlock it here, you light it up. If you want red light, unlock it here, you get red light. If you want green light, unlock it here and then you get green light.
Okay. So basically, మనకి రైల్వే స్టేషన్ లో అప్పుడు రెడ్ లైట్ అండ్ గ్రీన్ లైట్ చూపించడానికి ఆప్షన్ లేకపోతుండే. లోపల ఒక లైట్ వెలిగించి ఇందాక రెడ్ పెట్టారు కదా, సో అలా గ్రీన్ పెట్టేవాళ్ళు. గ్రీన్ అండ్ రెడ్ అలా పెట్టి అప్పుడు స్టాప్ గో అలా చూపిస్తుండే. Nice.
These are different species of fern. I collected them in Kedarnath Wildlife Sanctuary. And
This is golden bully.
Actually, they are crocs, but then I put them like bully because I have no space to put them. This is
gold?
No.
Okay.
This is one of the things that I inherited. This my grandmother gave it to my mother on her wedding.
Oh.
So this were like those days rice cookers.
Okay.
This kalamkari is done by a mute artist called Bala Subramaniam, and he depicted Noah's Ark in Deccan Plateau. This is actually a bench, and this was originally a crib. I turned into bench, and this is all vintage Kutch work, and these are the bangles.
Huh? Whoa!
These are different works of different artists, of different techniques of making, different firing techniques. So that is from Kutch. They are made by the local potters in Kutch using all local materials. This is by an artist called Veridona in Goa. Yeah. There's no glaze on this. There's salt on it. This is called soda firing. This is by an artist called Rakhi Kane in Orville. So when I go to the beach, either I'm collecting plastic or the fishermen have their trash. They throw it into the trash. Most of the trash are alive. I pick it and put it back into the sea. So sometimes I find empty seashells. So these shells I've been collecting since I was 4 years old.
Wow.
So my parents got me this shell, that shell from Puri. From then I've been collecting. And so one box have one subspecies, 2 different boxes have 2 different species. So now in each box, big subspecies are of different sizes, so I made different levels in it so that you can see all of them together. What?
I've never seen this.
Oh, that's some I collected from Kakinada, some I collected from
The black one.
yeah, and Sundarban.
I went to go, but I didn't go to even single.
This is early 70s work of Hussain. No, that my niece got it from Canada.
Okay.
So this is Hussain's early 70s work, and this is an American antique. That's a French antique. This is 2000 years old pillar.
Hmm.
So this in Goa they used to make feni in this and keep it for locked it for 5-10 years. Feni, the cashew drink.
Okay.
So I got this because this January I'm going to make a closed terrarium. So I'll put plants and close it. This is a Japanese antique. This is made of copper. The same thing I have, the American antique which is upstairs, that's made of brass. This is again a vintage Kutch work. So all the waste water from the RO from here goes to the pond.
Oh.
And it evaporates and keeps the house cool. Excess water goes to the plants outside. All the utility water goes to the bananas and goes to the vegetables. That's a replica of Harmandir Sahib, which people call Golden Temple. I'll put the light, it looks nicer with the light. This is a prayer room. That has Vishnu's Das Avatar carved on it. This is, I assembled pieces over 20 years and made this.
Oh.
So if you see the whole house, I've used 4 sheets of plywood, 3 for the kitchen, 1 for the dining table. Rest everything is reclaimed, repurposed wood. So the doors, staircase, kitchen cabinets are all 150-year-old Burma teak. This is my work. So this is my work. And you want to ring the call bell?
Yeah, we did already.
Behind the door.
Wow. Very unique. Even museum.
This is a 300 years old tombstone. So this name house, the plate I made this 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
Yeah, I bought this land 9 years ago, but this I made 13 years ago. This is a Sanskrit Punjabi pronunciation of Sanskrit word sutra. Sutra in Sanskrit is Punjabi sutar. Then one that binds things together. So I thought I'll name the house Sutar because the house is what binds us together, because we all leave in the house the morning, we come back in the evening.
Yes.
But little did I know it binded us so well we don't step out of the house. This is a maquette. Maquette is a smaller version of the sculpture that you make. So the Marriott has 6 feet long. This is designed by a Japanese architect. This is a maquette of the Marriott.
నైస్.